How's it going, guys? Evolution Tools reached out to me a couple weeks ago seeing if I was interested in checking out some of their tools that are a part of their new cordless tool line. So Evolution Tools, they've been around for a little bit. They're known for mostly their like chop saws. They produce a lot of pretty nice metal only cold cut saws that I was super interested in before. I actually ended up purchasing a multi-material cold cut saw so I could use it to cut wood, but I predominantly use it to cut metal. They recently started a cordless tool line. At the moment, they don't really have too many cordless tool options available. You know, they got a couple of drills, a couple of cordless miter saws that look pretty nice, along with, like, you know, a light, sort of a flashlight lantern. But one of the tools that I was interested in checking out was their cordless vacuum. It's a cordless shop vac. They ended up sending me the full kit, which comes with obviously the vacuum cleaner, but it also comes with a 4 amp hour battery as well as a charger. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Okay, so like I said, they were nice enough to send this to me and check it out, maybe do a little review on it. So let's go ahead and open her up. So inside the box we have obviously their 4 amp hour 20 volt lithium ion battery, and like I said, we have the charger as well. So their batteries are, at least according to this box, are said to last 30 minutes for the 2 amp hour battery, 50 minutes for the 4 amp hour battery, 60 minutes for the 5, and 95 minutes for the 8 amp hour battery. So I'd say it's pretty comparable to all the other cordless tool lines out there. So we also have a manual, of course, and the most important part, the shop vac itself, the vacuum unit. So let's go ahead and undo this wrapping. Okay, so already I like this handle. You know, I like the looks of it. It's nice and compact. So I'm predominantly going to be using this for, you know, cleaning out the cars and whatnot. I already have a shop vac that's mounted to my wall, actually, that I use for when I'm working in the garage, but this will be nice, so I don't have to stretch the vacuum cleaner all the way out to the cars that are in my driveway. So this will be nice and convenient. So it comes with a brush attachment. Inside the handle there is a nice little crevice tool. So the vacuum, the lid is just held on by these latches right here. And comes with a filter, okay, which this filter just to lock and unlock, you just unscrew this guy, and I'm assuming filter should pop right out. Maybe not. Nope. Filter just comes out like that. Let's go ahead and put that guy back. Okay, and it comes with a little mesh thing that goes around the filter for if you're, you know, sucking up fluids, because it is a wet, dry shop vac. Assuming this goes actually on the inside. like so. Just kind of put it around there. But I'm not gonna use that at the moment. And then it comes with this little hose. So I believe this is a 4-foot hose. So it's a little small. Like I said, I mean, this is going to be not necessarily for hooking up to, you know, my track saw or a sander, because like I said, this hose is pretty short. It's more for if you're like vacuuming out a car or something along those lines and you need some portability. So over here on the front we have a little you know, spot to store the hose. So we can plug in the hose right here. It clicks to lock in place, and then guess that's it right there. Cool. So the hose is there. So it's like I said, it's nice and compact. Let's open up this charger right here. And these batteries are supposed to charge relatively quickly as well. So obviously there's going to be a manual and, you know, registration information, stuff like that. Here's the 4-amp hour battery. So, you know, the battery's nice. I like the quick release. Yeah, so it should be easy to interchange batteries if you have multiples. So yeah, that comes with the battery, and obviously there's another manual and registration pamphlet. So let's go ahead and get this guy charged, and so we could try it. So this just slips right on like so. Slip it on like that. And let's get her charged up. Okay, so I forgot to mention, it also has a blower port right here, so you can blow some shit off. And then it also has this little guy right here, this little attachment. So I like all the attachments, and I like the, you know, how everything's compact and fits all within, you know, the package within the unit, you know. So that's nice. So the battery's already, you can check right here, you can click and see the charge. So it's already partially charged. So let's go ahead and run it for a little bit and see how it works. It just pops in like so. Okay, so I actually have my seat for my racing simulator right here. So let's go ahead and give that a good vacuum. Okay, so let's go ahead and see all the crap that it sucked up. So it's just lift up those two latches, super easy to lift off. And here's all the crud that we got. A bunch of cat hair, dust. That's basically it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to vacuum an entire car here in a little bit, and once it's charged, and see how long the battery lasts. But yeah, so far seems to be doing the job. You know, does what it's supposed to do. Vacuums. So I got a full charge on the battery. I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum out my 328. We'll see how long the battery lasts. Hopefully I can do a couple cars with it. So let's do it.
so that car is all vacuumed out. Let's see how much charge we have. So that took 1 bar off of a fully charged battery to do a, lightly soiled vehicle. So it's not too bad. Should have plenty of battery left to do my girlfriend's car. So we'll do that next. So we can check the battery. 2 bars left. Not too bad. Alright, so here is a good example. So I could kind of show you a better before and after. So here's a floor mat, or a welcome mat in my basement. Obviously it's super gross and dusty, so let's go ahead and give this guy a vacuum, as well as, just kind of around the area. I will say I really like, the button placement for the on-off button. It's nice because I can kind of just hold the vacuum, like a little suitcase. Turn it on, turn it off. So, yeah, I don't really clean my basement very often, so. Alright, so, as you can see, it did the job. Cleaned up the mat pretty well. Obviously, there's still a little bit of dirt that it didn't get, but, it's a good little lightweight vacuum. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and talk about a few things. So, is this vacuum any good? I would say yes. Battery runtime seems sufficient. On the Evolution website, it says that it has a runtime of about 17 minutes, which seemed about right. I was able to vacuum a couple of cars, as well as, vacuum up some messes, working on some wood on the driveway. So yeah, runtime is pretty decent. Charging time, it's about what it says on the box. For the 4 amp hour battery that comes with this unit, the charging time is about 50 minutes. So it charges relatively quickly.
In terms of sucking power and blowing power, it's sufficient. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's going to suck up all the dust that you have, and clean out carpets for the most part. In terms of blowing power, it's not bad. It'll blow off some dust off of a workpiece, but it's not going to blow leaves very well. It's not a leaf blower. And if you were going to paint your workpiece or stain it, I would just grab some compressed air, because like I said, this will blow off a good portion of the dust, but it's not going to do a good enough job to prep a surface for staining or painting or whatever. So like I said, I mean, sucking power is pretty good, but it's kind of limited by the size of the hose. You're not going to be sucking up little offcuts of wood or anything like that. It's basically limited to small to medium sized messes. In terms of the package as a whole, it's great. It's very portable. Everything's contained in the unit and easily accessible. In terms of quality, it seems like a pretty solid unit. It's got a limited 2-year warranty in case it breaks, so pretty standard. In terms of the wet vac performance, I haven't tested it out, sucking up any liquids or anything. I'm sure it's fine. I haven't tried that little filter sleeve that you got to put on, but I'm sure it's fine. Plenty of capacity to clean up spilled milk or something like that. I think what you have to keep in mind is that this is it's a portable vacuum, right? It's not a replacement for a shop vacuum by any means. Like, I'm still going to be using my 5 horsepower rigid shop vac that I have in my garage for most things, but once you realize what this really is meant for, then it does it great. It does it very well. This is meant to be a portable vacuum cleaner. It's meant to bring around to your cars and clean up the cars a little bit, clean up some messes around the house. It's great for if you're trying to vacuum your stairs. You don't have to lug around your big vacuum cleaner. Yeah, like I said, it's not meant to be a shop vacuum replacement. It's just meant to be a portable vacuum that's easy to carry, easy to maneuver, and easy to squeeze into tight spaces. And like I said before, this would be good for small to medium-sized messes. I probably wouldn't bother bringing this to a job site by any means, like a real construction site. The battery life isn't going to last you nearly long enough, and you're going to be switching out batteries pretty frequently. Not to mention, again, the hose size, you're limited by that, so you're not going to be picking up any offcuts of wood. If you have like maybe a mobile service or something like that, and you're working out of a truck or a van, then this would probably be a decent thing to carry along with you. Is it worth the price? So I would say yes. If you already purchased some other Evolution tools, and you already have a battery, then you got this unit, it's $88. It's definitely worth it. It's a good vacuum for the money. Compared to your other options, I would say it's pretty good value. Now at $190 for the full kit, it's pricey, but you get a decent sized battery, you get the charger, and you get the vacuum. So I would say it's still worth the price, but if you have other batteries from other tool lines, then it might be better to just spend the money on the vacuum from that particular tool line, instead of having to buy a whole new battery and charger. I would definitely say it's worth the price, and it's comparable to other portable vacuum cleaners. Overall, I think this vacuum is very good. Quality is great. It's very portable, very usable. I'm using it around the house a lot. I'm using it outside of my driveway, vacuuming cars that I have not vacuumed in forever. So I would say it's definitely worth it. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to Evolution Tools for sending me this unit to and giving me the opportunity to test it out. So yeah, if you're interested in purchasing one of these vacuums or any other tool from Evolution, I have a 5% off coupon. Just put in John Tan's Garage in your shopping cart when you're ordering on the Evolution Tools website. So thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful for you guys. And like I said, looking forward to seeing what Evolution puts out there in the next year or two. So thanks for watching, guys.